In today's video, let us know the story of famous Hollywood movie released in 2010. Famous movie name is The Tourist. A girl named Elise, Angelina Jolie, is being trailed in Paris via French police working with Scotland Yard. At a cafe, she receives a letter from Alexander Pearce, a former lover, with express instructions to board a instruct to Venice, Italy. Select out a man who resembles him and make the police consider that this man is Alexander Pearce. A mysterious stranger, no longer worried about the police, additionally looks to be gazing at Elise. Elise burns the letter and boards a train. She takes a seat throughout from Frank, Johnny Depp, an American visitor analyzing a secret agent novel. Frank is immediately attracted to her. The educate arrives in Venice, and she invitations him to go with her on a boat to the Hotel Danieli. At dinner, a great deal to Frank's dismay, Elise admits to having emotions for some other man, possibly Alexander Pearce. Later, on her room's balcony, they share a kiss, witnessed by way of the guys following her. The subsequent day, Frank awakens to locate Elise gone. Men abruptly strive to wreck into the resort room. Frank barely escapes by way of strolling over numerous roofs in his pajamas, but is caught by means of the Italian police. A sympathetic detective listens to Frank's story that he does no longer comprehend why these guys are after him. He takes Frank from the penal complex and tells him that his story assessments out, and that the guys after him have been Belarusians, who have positioned a fee on his head, and agree with Frank to be any person else. The detective, however, then can provide Frank into the clutches of these identical men in order to gather the cash they promised. Elise all at once seems with a boat to rescue Frank, and they flee together. Elise in the end tells Frank that all this is going on due to the fact she kissed him and made the police consider that he used to be Alexander Pearce. Frank learns that Pearce stole 2 billion greenbacks from a gangster named Stephen Burkoff, and is additionally desired through the British government for tax evasion. Stunned with the aid of the news, Frank says he nonetheless does no longer be apologetic about kissing Elise. Elise apologizes for getting him worried at all and hints Frank of the boat. Frank says he loves her. Elise goes to authorities building. She turns out to be a British secret agent. She sees her fellow British agent Acheson, Paul Bettany, who was once amongst these following her in Paris. Elise used to be supposed to work undercover towards Pearce, however fell in love with him and had disappeared from her job till now. She tells Acheson that she is equipped to assist him to discover Pearce now due to the fact she needs to stop each person else from getting hurt. Elise goes to a ball Pearce has invited her to attend, carrying a wire. She is passed a letter by means of the identical mysterious stranger from Paris. The letter is from Pearce, announcing the place to meet him. As Elise turns to leave, Frank seems and prevents her exit. They dance. Elise leaves too. Discover Pearce, and Agent Acheson's guys apprehend Frank. They each watch on surveillance tools as Elise walks into an entire set by using the gangster show. The gangster threatens to kill her until she displays the vicinity of the secure protecting the cash Pearce stole from him. Agent Acheson would not intervene for his colleague Elise, assured that Pearce will exhibit up to rescue her. Elise exhibits the safe's area, however does now not understand its code. Frank watches in horror as Elise is threatened, but again, seeing that Acheson might not assist Elise, Frank alternatives the lock to his handcuffs and escapes to assist her. Frank pretends to be Pearce. Elise begs him to cease or he will be killed. Frank, Performing as Pearce, tells Shaw that he will get his money, however solely if Elise is first launched and safe. As Frank pretends that he is about to open the safe, Elise mouths, "I love you." All of a sudden, Chief Inspector Jones, Timothy Dalton, offers the order for the police snipers to shoot Shaw and his men. Frank and Elise are unharmed. As the police survey the scene, Agent Acheson cannot accept as true with that Pearce did no longer keep Elise, and Jones is livid with him for exposing her to danger. Jones then informs Elise that she has been terminated from the force. A police record informs them that Pearce has simply been caught. As the room clears, Elise and Frank embrace. He asks her if she loves each him and Alexander Pearce. Elise solutions yes. To spare her from this dilemma, Frank demonstrates that he is the actual Alexander Pearce by way of getting into the right code for the safe. Pearce had gotten plastic surgery, so he ought to have a new life. Meanwhile, the arrested man believed to be Pearce explains to police that he was once paid to pose as him, however, that he is clearly simply a tourist. Elise and Frank Pearce depart on a boat with the money, sooner or later being capable to be together. In the open safe, police discover a banker's test for the 744 million kilos in lower back taxes Pearce owed the British government.